we're back. Well, that was The Ring, and I have to say we've seen this one before. Diane, this was her second time. This was my third time, and the question is did we like it? And yeah, this one definitely does better with repeated viewings.
Yes.
Diane definitely felt, during the movie that, with a little bit of background, it was definitely much better. Again, No Scream in Hell isn't Hitchcockian. That's something that we're gonna really not have to worry about later on. But certainly, the point of view shots and the direction maybe. But nah, I mean, there's no spy ring. There's no murder. There's no grisly birds and knives and murders and things. So definitely no knives. But definitely better upon seeing it again. They're definitely is worth it. I like the part, my favorite part in this movie, which I did not see until this time, was when they were, One Round Jack was marrying her, and he was putting the ring on, and the other ring fell down from her arm. I actually didn't see that till this time. So
what was your favorite part before?
When it ended. So, yeah, I did. The first time when we saw this, we did not like it at all. I think. Well, we were just trying to get through it. I mean, right? We were just trying to get through this darn thing. So, but Diane saw a neat thing towards the end when the girl was still rooting for the Australian, and Jack was losing. She saw something kind of neat. Tell him what you saw.
Well, she was there.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think I ever would have seen that. That she was clearly still in her first seat, the seat where she was sitting, but they were rubbing Jack down and putting towels on him, and if you look closely, he's out of it, and she's like right there whispering in his ear. At first I thought, well, that's a mistake, but no, he was imagining it. And when she actually does come to his corner, he's looking down in the spit bucket just to make sure that this is real. An appearance from the cat. I don't know. Oh, we lost our cat. But then, he's looking in the spit bucket, and you get the feeling that he's like, is this another image or another mirage? But looks up, and there she is. So that's pretty cool. There was definitely no brandy in this movie, but there was champagne everywhere. I mean, champagne to celebrate that goes flat, champagne when they're partying, and who didn't want to, if I could just interject, what was Jack doing in the other room talking to the promoter, the trainer for the other guy, when there's this crazy party going in his apartment, by the way, and he's discussing his business plans, and there's all these girls dancing and they're having a great time, and God knows what's going on because it's the seedy jazz era of the 20s. What was Jack doing? I mean, Jack, dude, get it. Well, whatever. But the champagne was everywhere. They're pouring champagne on his head. The cat just moved the Hitchcock poster. During the fight, so no brandy, but definitely some champagne.
You poured it over the table.
Oh right, and yeah, when Corby had him at his table, he poured it out, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, so definitely better upon second viewing. What can I say? There was one thing that is kind of Hitchcockian, in that the big climax at the end was in a big location. Apparently that fight was at the Royal Albert Hall, which we'll go to again in The Men Who Knew Too Much in 1934, and then The Men Who Knew Too Much with Jimmy Stewart much later. The iconic locations, Mount Rushmore, Statue of Liberty, and Saboteur.
No.
There's Saboteur, Sabotage.
Saboteur.
And who got the early appearance of the Penguin from Batman at the end when she was rooting on, yeah, that was the Penguin. Very cool. So yeah, a movie with no crime elements whatsoever, no charming bad guy, although the bad guy maybe was the prize fighter from Australia, or the champion from Australia, a very charming villain. That's true. I mean, he was a charming villain, was he not? Mm-hmm. And what was there some other things? No blonde, Ageability, tough to say. You know, I'm not sure this ages well at all. I think that you know, at the end he's fighting for his wife. What's he fighting for? I mean, she's pretty fickle. She's going back and forth. I think in the end it shows that she loved the guy, and it's all good. But you know, ageability. Did that?
No, only that it's relevant.
Yeah, and absolutely. Diane pointed out a few minutes ago that right now in theaters is The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale. Big deal. There's always going to be boxing movies. There's always going to be the guy fighting for the girl, and you don't always need crime and murder and murders to solve, Donna. So yeah, love the Penguin. So very good. So that was The Ring. Yeah. Now just real quick. We're leaving 1927 now. The next movie is going to be 1928. But just real quickly, we saw some really cool movies from 1927, and just to recommend them, if you've got Netflix or you've got the ability to watch these other movies, I'll post them on the site as well. But we also watched a movie from 1927 called Seventh Heaven, which is excellent. It's just really good with oh geez, I'm going to forget their names. It doesn't matter. They're a very, very famous couple. Also from 1927, The Jazz Singer with Mammy Guy, name escaping me right now. The first sort of not really talkie film. It wasn't really the first talkie film, the first sound film, but you know, definitely the first one that made money and set the tone for the rest of the movies. The Jazz Singer. We're going to talk a lot more about The Jazz Singer when we get Al Jolson. When we're going to get to Hitchcock's first sound picture, Blackmail, because it's just fun, again, to talk about when movies learn to talk. And finally, from 1927, The General, Buster Keaton's The General. It's just excellent. It really is a very, very worthwhile movie to see. It's impossible how good that movie is. Anything else from the grid? Anything? Is this a good movie if you're not a Hitchcock fan? I'd say no. I mean, I wouldn't recommend this to someone I knew. The only reason really to watch this is because you were trying to watch all the Hitchcock movies in chronological order, and this is number 2. Would you say, you know?
It's better the second time.
Better the second time, definitely gets better. So, okay, so right. Oh, and quickly about we've had some really good comments from the last movie. Melanie made some comments. Pam, good comments. Jackie and Dave, Donna definitely solved the case on the last one. Not much to solve on this one. Sorry. But not for a while, in fact. Yeah, there's going to be a little while, sadly, until there's things to solve, but it'll be fun. So, also wanted to say that earlier this week, the website reached 300 hits, which we don't know how that happened, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Very good. So next week we have from 1928, Easy Virtue. Again, not a lot of murder going on in Easy Virtue. I liked it the first time I saw it. I think Diane sort of liked it. A silent film, some neat things going on. A cameo from Mr. Hitchcock to look forward to. So until then, we look forward to doing this. So from our couch to yours, we'll see you next time.